Vicki Kauth is here from the Hill and Hollow Quilters Guild, and you're here to do a workshop, right?
Well, I'm here to talk about a workshop. Okay. At least once a year, we have one of the nationally known quilting instructors come in to teach us classes. Mm-hmm. And next month we have Flavin Glover coming. Now, she is best known for taking some very traditional quilt blocks and making them very, very contemporary. And she'll be here the second week in April. She's doing 2 workshops and a guild presentation. You might be interested in the guild presentation.
How would I be interested?
It's called Treatment Goals for a Quiltaholic.
A quiltaholic?
A quiltaholic. And I want you to know there are over 200 quiltaholics in this area right now.
Really?
Do they go to meetings there?
They go to meetings.
Okay.
It's a critical level. It's an epidemic level. And she is going to identify and classify the symptoms of this disease.
Oh, my gosh.
She's going to outline treatment goals and methods of maintaining the madness. Mm-hmm. And she's going to talk about really important treatment goals, like the elimination of dishes, redefining the meaning of clean.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah, and finding time to quilt. And she's going to do all of that at our April Guild meeting, which will be at 9 a.m. Friday, April 12th, 9:30, not 9 a.m. April 12th at the Redeemer Lutheran Church Family Life Center.
Okay.
And if a member of the public wants to come, we ask them to help pay her travel expenses, so it'll be $5. Okay. But more to the point, Flavin is very well known, as I say, for taking some very traditional quilt blocks and making them very contemporary. She's best known for log cabin. And I brought some very traditional examples. The first one is this. This is a very traditional log cabin, and you can see the block starts with a center and then builds around. So this is with nice fat logs and very traditional. This is another very traditional one that builds a different way. Here's the center, and then it builds out from the center. Uh-huh. Flavin takes that idea of building out from the center and makes very pictorial quilts from them.
Oh.
So again, here's the center, and it builds out, but because of the coloring, she's built a whole village. In fact, the quilt she is best known for is called Row Houses, and it was selected as one of the 100 best American quilts of the 20th century.
Wow.
Mm.
So we've got some images on that we can show.
And we're just looking basically at her different patterns.
Her different patterns, right. Okay. Again, she takes these very, very traditional blocks and makes them very, very contemporary just by changing the coloration. Now, these are all square log cabin blocks. The workshop that she is doing on Wednesday, April 10th, actually has diamond-shaped log cabin blocks. And you can see she uses those to make some very, very contemporary quilts. Mm-hmm. Now she's doing a second one. That one I especially like.
Yes.
Now the second one is with kaleidoscope blocks. Again, a very traditional block, but she uses color variations to make them very contemporary looking. And she's doing an introduction to kaleidoscope patchwork on Thursday, April 11th. Those 2 workshops run from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. At St. Andrew's Episcopal Church. And we're asking for non-members to pay $45 a piece for those. And if they're interested in attending, they should call me.
Okay. And your number's on the screen there, I think?
Right, 421-5369.
Okay.
Some other things about Flavin. She's been doing this a really long time. She says she started, her introduction to quilting was back in the 1950s when she was playing under her mother's quilt frame, and really wasn't much interested in patchwork until she got a degree in textiles and clothing from Auburn University. And she was doing therapeutic classes and wanted to add patchwork to those classes, and so she learned about log cabin piecing.
Are these done by hand? Does she do
Mostly by machine.
By machine?
Mostly by machine.
When people like Flavin, do they lay out the colors ahead of time to make the designs?
Yes.
So it's all kind of drawn out, if
She
you will.
starts, I think, with a piece of graph paper and then plans color placement so that she gets these fabulous designs. And she's going to teach us how to do it.
That's amazing. That's great.
And that's April 12th, is that right?
The guild meeting with the treatment goals of a quiltaholic is Friday, April 12th.
Okay.
And the workshops are Wednesday the 10th and Thursday the 11th.
Okay, and she'll be there Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And admission is how much?
For the workshops, it's $45.
Okay.
And they are hands-on workshops. People bring sewing machines and fabrics, and we actually make quilts. The guild program is, as I say, $5 for non-guild members.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that sounds great.
Yeah.
And for people that have never been there before, I'm sure you have meetings every month.
We have meetings every month on the second Friday of the month.
So if they're
we meet at
interested,
Redeemer if they're interested in coming. Unless we have an outside speaker like Flavin, it's free for 2 meetings, then we expect you to join. Our dues are $25 a year. We also have a second meeting every month on the second Tuesday of the month, also at Redeemer at 6 o'clock, and that accommodates the people who work.
Okay. Well, thanks so much for bringing these by. The great patterns,
Beautiful.
and hopefully, if you're interested in becoming a quilter, just can you come and watch maybe the first or
Absolutely,
second time and just
absolutely.
maybe
We want you to come
spark an
visit,
interest
see if
there.
you like it. We offer classes within the guild, taught by guild members. We have a beginner class every year.
Okay.
Great.
And in October, we have our biennial quilt show.
Well, you'll come back before then. And,
I
and
sure
let,
hope so.
Let us know about that.
You betcha.
Thanks, Vicki.
Thank you.
And if you're interested in that, get a hold of Vicki. The numbers was on the screen, and we'll have more information at the end of the show for you to get in contact with her. That's March 12th, and then which is a Friday, and then
the 10th
Wednesday
and 11th,
Thursday,
which are Wednesday,
of the
Thursday,
following
for the
week. Okay.
workshops.
Thanks, Vicki.
Not March, April.
April.
I'm still in March. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll talk with Betsy Shisheen, and she's going to be here talking about a 5K race for the Cotter Warrior Foundation. Stay with us.